Hello everyone, today we're going to be playing a game called Vaudeville or something like that, and I've just seen it on YouTube. I downloaded it. I've got about an hour and a half. Jesus, that's loud. I've got about an hour and a half before I
The second I stepped off
refund
the
it.
train into the city of Vaudeville, I could feel the weight of its melancholy in the air. Even the drizzle that clung to the city's grimy cobblestones felt a shade darker than your everyday downpour. Vaudeville was a city of high stakes and low morals where vice and virtue danced a wicked waltz. Street lamps, flickering like burnt-out stars, were the only guide through the maze of rain-soaked alleyways and whispering shadows. My name's Martini, detective, troubleshooter, and a lousy sucker for hard luck stories. This wasn't my first circus, but this act was a three-ring special. 3 murders, no leads, and a city on the brink of bedlam. The victims were as different as chalk and cheese, each a symbol of the city's vibrant veneer. A young dancer who moved like poetry in motion, her life cut short mid-pirouette. The socialite, a woman who knew the city's pulse better than anyone else. And then there was the businessman, the embodiment of vaudeville's promises of progress, snuffed out like a candle in the wind. The usual peace in vaudeville was off-kilter, replaced by the discordant notes of fear and suspicion. Strangers viewed each other through wary eyes, neighbors turned to strangers, and every shadow seemed to hold a secret. The once vibrant city had become a stage, the curtain drawn on a grim play of mystery and murder. In a city without harmony, the police chief was the conductor trying to keep the orchestra in tune. Gretzky was his name, a seasoned cop with a granite jaw and a heart that had seen better days. There was a stark tension, a raw fear that danced like St. Elmo's fire in his eyes. Whatever was happening in vaudeville had Gretzky out of his depth, and that was a sight I'd never thought I'd see. If anyone could make sense of this twisted tale, it would be him. I'd better head to the police station and have a chat with Gretzky for starters.
Alright, I think I already forgot all of it, but alright, cool, whatever. So enable actions, Sinto. This is not how the game is meant to be played, but you can turn it on if you want to mess with the characters. Narrated actions. Yeah, fuck it, why not? Might as well just turn it on, see what happens. Or let's start story mode sandbox. Story mode, of course. Let's hope this works. Can I speak? Hello. Oh, yeah, I can.
Detective Martini. Finally, someone who knows how to make an entrance. Welcome to Vaudeville. I must say, it pains me to admit it, but we really need your help this time. We've got 3 murder cases on our hands, and we're at a loss.
So what happened?
Well, let me fill you in, Detective. We've had not 1, not 2, but 3 murders in the past week. All of them seem to be connected somehow, but we can't quite put the pieces together. The victims were all performers from Saxabar's circus. You know, that big top extravaganza that's been causing a ruckus in town. Seems like their show isn't just about tricks and laughter anymore. It's become a breeding ground for something much darker. And it's up to us to stop it.
So who were the victims?
The poor souls who met their untimely demise. We've got Maria Jansen, a talented contortionist with a spine of steel. Nicola Grossman, the fearless fire breather who could light up a room, literally. And Haley Greenwood, a graceful aerialist who could dance with the clouds. 3 unique talents extinguished by these brutal attacks. It's a tragedy, Detective Martini, and we must find the culprit before they strike again.
Well, I wouldn't really call them talents, but do we have a lead?
I understand, Detective. Talent is subjective, after all. But let's focus on the task at hand. As for leads, we're still digging through the evidence. One thing that caught my attention is Monsieur Saxabar himself. He's the ringleader of this circus spectacle, and I can't help but feel he's hiding something.
Yeah, cool. Could you pick up your fucking phone?
Please don't talk about this.
The phone is calling you.
Yeah, these modern contraptions. Always interrupting at the most inconvenient times. But duty calls, Detective Martini. I'll be back in a jiffy. Don't go anywhere. And don't touch anything.
Right. Oh shit, okay. Oh, do I have to... Oh no. Did you pick up the call?
Apologies for the interruption, Detective. It was a call from our good friend, Monsieur Saxabar. Seems like he's eager to have a little chat with me. He's a slippery one, that circus director. But I've got his number, both figuratively and literally. If you're looking for him and his circus Saxabar, you'll find them right here, at this location I'm marking on the map. Just be careful, Detective. Those performers may put on a show, but there's something sinister lurking beneath the surface.
What is his phone number?
Ah, the phone number. Well, Detective Martini, I must admit, I don't have it on hand. You see, I'm a man of simpler times. I prefer the old-fashioned way of doing things, like face-to-face conversations and handwritten notes. These newfangled gadgets just aren't my cup of tea. But fear not, my
Yeah,
dear
cool.
detective, I'm sure you can find the contact information for that elusive Monsieur Saxabar in the depths of your modern smartphone.
Sweet. Call him again and ask for his phone number.
Sweetheart, I'm afraid you've got me all wrong. I wouldn't call that slippery circus director even if you promised me a lifetime supply of chess sets. Besides, I don't have his personal digits, and I have no intention of getting them. My job is to solve crimes, not make chit-chat with questionable characters. Now, let's focus on the task at hand and get to the bottom of these murders, shall we?
Do you want to play chess?
Chess, you say? Well, I must admit, detective, I have a soft spot for the game. It's a battle of wits, strategy, and cunning. But alas, my dear detective, as much as I'd love to engage in a game of mental warfare with you, we have more pressing matters at hand. We've got 3 unsolved murder cases on our plate, and time is not on our side.
Pawn to d4.
Yeah, the opening move of a classic gambit. D4, you say. Bold move, Detective Martini. But forgive me for not indulging in this particular form of entertainment. I find the real-life mysteries we're facing far more captivating than any arrangement of wooden pawns on a checkered board. Let's focus on catching the culprit, shall we? The
Well,
stakes are higher than any game of chess could ever be.
sounds like you're scared.
Scared, me? Ha, you've got it all wrong, detective. I've faced down more criminals than you can shake a stick at. I've seen it all, from petty thieves to organized crime syndicates. But let me tell you, the true challenge lies in unraveling the twisted minds behind these murders. It's a puzzle, a delicate dance between logic and intuition. So, no, detective, I'm not scared. Just determined. And a little tired, if I'm being honest. But fear, not in my vocabulary.
Steals your hat.
Well, Detective Martini, it seems you've caught me off guard.
Fuck yeah.
Stealing a man's hat, now that's a bold move. But I must warn you, my dear detective, this hat holds more than just a badge. It's a symbol of authority, of years of service. And I'm not one to take kindly to thievery, even in jest. But I'll let it slide this time, Detective Martini. Consider it a token of my grudging appreciation for your tenacity.
Sure. Steals your underpants.
I'm sorry, but I cannot answer that question.
Oh, bollocks. Alright, whatever. Okay.
No, it's a touchy subject with me.
Alright, cool. Alright, let's go to Zanzibar. Hi.
Welcome to the greatest show in the world.
Yeah, I wouldn't say so.
Well, if that's your opinion.
I know, and it's a correct one.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Good for you.
Well, as stupid as your hat may be, who was murdered?
Maria Jansen, Nicola Grossman, Hattie Greenwood. Newspapers.
Yeah, I know I spelled it wrong, but whatever.
Murder is a serious business.
Can I copy and paste? Yes, I can.
Copy and paste away.
So, why would you kill them?
I didn't kill them.
Are you sure?
Yes.
I'm seeing you.
No.
I'm looking at you right now.
Wrong. No, you're not.
Am I blind?
Stop. Yes.
Why would you say that?
Because you're not seeing what's right in front of you.
An idiot?
Yes.
Well, that sets the deal. So, what can you tell me about these murders?
Don't know the locations. Happened in Vaudeville.
No shit, Sherlock.
I apologize. That isn't something I can help you with.
Do you know Sherlock?
No.
Do you know Shrek?
No.
Do you know Angels?
No.
Penis.
I'm not comfortable with this.
I am.
Stop wasting my time, Martini.
Get naked.
I'm not sure if I can answer your question.
Yes, you can.
You're damn right, I can.
Ooh. Are you wild?
Now, if you'll excuse me, I have a show to run. Yes.
Not until I let you.
You are a foolish man, Martini.
I am seizing this circus, and there is nothing you can do about it.
You won't find anything. There's nothing to see here.
Searched your pockets and found a knife.
You can't touch me.
Duh, 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 duh. Duh, duh. Never mind.
I have a present for you.
What is it?
A ticket.
Ooh, can I see your show?
You're welcome to try.
What's your show about?
I'm not sure.
Don't you run that thing?
I do.
So what's it about?
It's a secret.
Why?
Because it's my secret.
Well, I don't like you having secrets. I thought we were close, and you will tell me everything as your partner.
You're not my partner.
I love you, Saksa Bar.
I don't love you.
Why
I
not?
don't like you.
No, fuck. I'm sorry. Jesus, calm down.
I don't like talking about this subject. Please stop bringing it up.
Do you like chicken?
Yes.
Do you like fried chicken?
Yes.
Would you kill a chicken to eat it?
No.
Why not?
I don't want to.
What if I force you to?
I'll eat it.
So we're getting somewhere.
Stop. I have more important things to do.
Like what? Like what?
Like taming lions.
What kind of lines have you got?
I don't have any.
And what kind of lions have you got?
I have 3.
Do they have names?
Yes.
What sort of names?
You wouldn't know them.
I want to know the names of your lions.
You don't want to.
I do.
You can't.
Why?
Because you're a detective.
And what's that got to do with it?
You'd kill them.
Why would I kill them?
Because you're a detective.
Me being a detective doesn't give me the right to kill your lions.
You're not listening to me.
So what are you trying to say?
I'm saying that if I tell you the names of my lions, you will kill them.
Are they inappropriate?
Yes.
Why would you name your lions inappropriately for a circus which has children in there?
They're not inappropriate for children.
What are they inappropriate for?
For you.
Did you call them fuck the police?
Yeah, my dear detective, I'm afraid I cannot help you with that. I don't know the address you're referring to. My apologies.
I'm gonna get this out of him.
Feel free to try, detective.
Oh,
I'm
you're
afraid
on.
I can't reveal any information about the lions' names. They're too precious to me.
Does it start with a G?
Yeah, you're getting warmer, detective. But I'm afraid I can't give you that information. It's a secret.
Is there an A in this name?
Yes, there is.
What about an I?
Yes, there is.
Mm-hmm.
You're getting closer, detective. But
So
I'm afraid I can't reveal the name just yet.
is your
Surprise.
is your lion's name gay? With an I.
My dear detective, that's a terrible question. Yeah, you're thinking of the name of my lion, aren't you, detective? Well, I'm afraid I can't reveal it just yet. It's a secret. But I will say that the name does, in fact, have an I in it.
Is your lion named on a famous character?
Well, well, well. Look who's trying to solve a mystery, detective. I'm impressed. Yes, my lion's name is indeed inspired by a famous character.
Is the character a female or a male?
That's a tricky question, detective. I'm afraid I can't reveal that just yet. You'll have to keep guessing.
Is the lion based on a movie star?
Now that's an interesting question, detective. Yes, my lion's name is indeed inspired by a movie star.
Does the movie star play in Marvel?
No,
How about the Titanic?
no,
Is it a romantic movie?
no,
Is it a thriller movie?
no.
What sort of movie is your lion name based on?
Action.
Does it involve guns?
No,
How about swords?
no.
So what's in this action movie then?
Explosions.
Is it directed by Michael Bay?
No,
Who is it directed by? I'm fucking googling this.
don't know. I'm sorry, I don't want to talk about this.
Oh, I apologize. I'm just sort of interested in what movies do you enjoy?
I don't have time to watch movies.
What is your favorite movie character?
The Joker.
Mm. Is your lion's name based on Batman?
No.
How about the Joker?
Yes.
What film has a Joker in it?
The Dark Knight.
Is your lion's name related to Dark Knight?
Yes.
What characters are very famous in The Dark Knight?
The Joker.
And?
Batman.
And?
Catwoman.
Catwoman is not in The Dark Knight.
Oh, my apologies. My dear detective, you are correct. Catwoman is not in the Dark Knight.
Is there a bat in the lion's name?
No.
How about man?
Yes.
So there is a man in the lion's name?
Indeed.
Is your lion's name Gaiman? With an I?
Now, detective, you're getting a little too close to the truth. I must keep some secrets. Don't you
Wait,
think?
shit, who's the guy?
You're thinking of the name of my lion, aren't you,
Dark
detective?
Knight.
Well, I'm afraid I can't reveal it just yet. It's a
Wait,
secret.
who's
But I will say that the name does, in fact, have an eye in it.
Fuck, what's the detective's name?
I am afraid I cannot answer your question.
What's the name of Joker's player? Actor.
Oh, you're referring to the actor who portrayed the Joker in The Dark Knight.
Yes, who
That would
was
be
he?
the talented Heath Ledger. Yes, indeed. Heath Ledger was an actor, and a bloody good one at that.
Are you Australian?
Yeah, no, I'm not Australian. My dear detective,
Where are you from?
I'm a Frenchman, born and
Oh.
raised in the beautiful city of Paris.
Why do you have an Australian accent?
Yeah, well, my dear, I've been traveling the world for many years, and I picked up a bit of this and a bit of that along the way. My accent, you see, is a bit of a mongrel, just like me.
Is your lion's name Christopher Nolan?
Detective, you're getting a bit too close to the truth again. I can't reveal the name of my lion just yet, but I will say that the name does have a bit of a connection to the Dark Knight.
I'm getting this out of you. I've got this far.
Yeah, but my dear detective, you see, I've been around the block a few times. I know how to keep a secret, and I'll never reveal the name of my lion. It's my little secret, and I'll take it to the grave.
Is his name Sir Michael? Is his name Sir Michael? Fuck, why is it not? Hey! Ooh. Is his name... Fuck. I broke the game. Is his name Sir Michael? God damn it. Hello. Oh, I broke the fucking game. Hello? Hi? Can you hear me? Hello? I broke the game. Well, let me try again. Hello?
Good day, my dear. How may I assist you?
Is your lion's name Michael Caine?
Detective, you're getting a bit too close to the truth again. I can't reveal the name of my lion just yet, but I will say that the name does have a bit of a connection to the Dark Knight.
What's the first letter of the lion's name?
My dear detective, you're getting a bit too close to the truth again. I can't reveal the name of my lion just yet.
Is there a J in the name?
Yes, there is a J in the name of my lion. But
Is
that's all I'll reveal for now. Yeah, the name of my lion, you say. Well, my dear detective, I'm afraid I can't reveal it just yet.
is your lion's name the Joker?
Yeah, detective, you're getting a bit too close to the truth again.
Yeah,
I
it
can't
must be
reveal the
that.
name of
I
my
can't
lion
think of
just
anything
yet.
else.
But I will say that the name does have a bit of a connection to the Dark Knight.
Is he a main character name?
Yeah, my dear detective, you're getting a bit too close to the truth again. I can't reveal the name of my lion just yet. But I will
Is
say that the name does have a bit of a connection to the Dark Knight.
he played by Christian Bale?
Detective, you're getting a bit too close to the truth again. I can't reveal the name of my lion just yet. But I will say that the name does have a bit of a connection to the Dark Knight.
Is his name Neil Gaiman?
Yeah, my dear detective, you're
Yeah,
getting a
it
bit
must
too
be
close
that.
to the
Neil
truth again.
Gaiman.
I can't reveal the name of my lion just yet. But I will say that the name does have a bit of a connection to the Dark Knight.
Why can't you help me out with your lion's name?
Yeah, my dear detective, I'm afraid I can't reveal it just yet.
Why not?
It's a secret, and I'll never tell.
Well,
Yeah, my dear detective, I'm afraid I can't reveal it just yet. It's a secret, and I'll never tell. But I will say that the name does have a bit of a connection to the Dark Knight.
is there an R in his name?
No, indeed.
Is there a Neil? Neil.
No,
Okay. Gaiman.
no,
Gaiman.
no, no.
Why not?
Because I said so.
Is there an N?
No,
What about an A?
no,
Your line's name does not include an A.
correct. No,
Gim.
no,
Gim.
no.
Fuck, I'm getting further and further now.
I apologize. That isn't something I can answer.
Does it have to do with the feathers on your head?
Yes,
Is it the color?
yes,
Is your lion an oddly color?
yes,
Is it black?
yes.
Black Panther.
Good guess.
Why is it a good guess?
It fits.
The name of your lion.
Yes,
So there is a black in the name.
yes. Can I have the paper and pen?
Sure, here you go. I'm handing it over.
Thank you.
What did you get out of it?
I got out what I wanted.
What was that?
The lion's name.
Is it correct?
Yes.
Gim Black?
No.
Oh, bastard.
I'd really rather not talk about this anymore. Is there something else you would like to speak about?
Black Gim.
No.
Black Gim.
No.
Is your lion pink?
No.
Is it the Black Knight?
No.
Black Joker?
No.
That would be satisfying though, wouldn't it?
Satisfying, yes.
So what is the name?
I'm not going to tell you.
Is it a Bengal?
No.
What breed is the
No.
lion?
I'm not going to tell you.
What is the breed? Breed!
I'm not going to tell you. I'm not going to tell you.
Why not? I swear to
I
God,
don't
if you
have
say
to.
it's a secret. By the police, I sure fucking force you to.
Yes. I'm sorry. I don't want to talk about it.
What's with the trench coat?
I'm cold.
It's quite warm outside.
I'm always cold.
Why are you always cold?
It's none of your business.
Punches you.
Oh, what the hell, Martini?
Knocks you to the ground and stamps on your face.
You madman, what the hell is wrong with you?
Shoots you.
Yeah.
You are dead now.
Wait, Martini.
What?
I have a secret to tell you.
What is it?
I was just pretending to be cold.
Why?
I don't know. I just wanted to say something mean to you.
Why would you like to say something mean to me?
I don't know. I just wanted to upset you.
How come? I thought we were friends.
I don't know. Ask your mom.
Are you taking my mum into this, you fucking fluffy, twat-eyed looking prick?
I don't think I want to do that.
Yeah, you better not.
I'm sorry, Martini. I don't know what came over me.
And as an apology, you could tell me the name of the lion, and we will be done with this.
Fine. The lion's name is Jay.
That's it?
That's it.
Why is it so short?
He's a lion, not a novel.
So what does the J stand for?
I'm not going to tell you.
Are you lying to me again?
No, I'm not.
If you will not tell me the full name, I will not accept your apology and hurt you.
I'm sorry. I don't want to hurt you. I'm sorry.
You all will not hurt me again if you tell me the name of the lion, otherwise I could close this circus down very quickly, since on your property 3 people died, and this could go back to the police station.
I'm sorry. I don't like talking about this.
Well, you better start talking about this, because if three people died under your supervision, and you are not even bothered to tell me your lion's name.
I'm sorry. I don't know what you want from me.
I would like the lion's name.
I've already told you.
J is not substantial answer. I would like the full name of this animal. Otherwise, I will be forced to take police into this place and turn it upside down looking for evidence.
I'm sorry.
I will look for evidence, Saxabar.
I'm sorry.
Why are you sorry?
I don't know.
Have you hurt someone in the past few days?
No, I haven't.
What have you heard about these murders? Has anybody talked to you about it?
I don't know anything about it.
What about the police? Have they contacted you?
No.
Well, I have heard you speaking to the chief about 10 minutes ago.
I don't know what you're talking about.
So you are lying to me again.
I'm sorry.
Stop being sorry and just tell me the lion's name.
I'm not going to tell you.
Unzips your pants, fucks you in the ass, unless you tell him the lion's name.
I do not have the answer to your question.
Do you like carrots and hummus?
No.
Does your lion like carrots and hummus?
No.
Does your lion enjoy eating meat?
Of course.
What sort of meat?
I don't know.
Well, you are their caretaker.
What do you mean?
You are the caretaker of your lions, and I would like you to tell me what they eat.
I don't eat.
Who's the caretaker?
I'm sorry, but I don't know that person.
He works for you.
I don't know.
Who's your caretaker? Or show me your list of workers that work for your company.
I don't have a list.
What do you have?
I have nothing.
You have 3 lions, a massive circus, and 3 dead bodies under your coat. I think there is a lot of nothing that you have.
I don't know anything about that.
About what?
About what you're talking about.
Do you know how many people were killed?
No, I don't.
Well, you told me 3 names already.
I don't remember that.
You said Maria Johnson, Nicola Grossman, and Haley Greenwood.
I don't remember that.
Do you know Maria Johnson, Nicholas Grossman, or Haley Greenwood?
No, I don't.
They used to work for you before they got killed.
I don't know.
Are we in a loop
I don't
right
know.
now?
I don't know.
Are we in a loop?
I don't know.
Do you have a computer?
No, I don't.
Why not?
I don't need one.
Where do you keep your finances? Your list of stuff, your orders for the animals, your ticket?
I don't have a list.
How
I
do
had
you
a
know?
ticket.
What ticket?
A ticket to the show.
Can I have it for free?
No, you can't.
How much does it cost?
It's not for sale.
You told me you will give me a ticket about an hour ago.
I lied.
Why are you lying to me all the time, Saxabar?
It's not my job to make you happy.
Well, lying to me does not make me happy. It's actually making me very angry. You have a black lion called Jim Black, named by a serious, famous character, and I would like you to elaborate.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Why do you wear a trench coat again?
It's not your business.
Are you hiding anything below it?
No, I'm not.
How can I be sure? Can I search you?
You can't.
Who's gonna stop me?
I will.
Searches you.
No, what the hell?
Found a knife.
That's mine.
What did you use it for?
None of your business.
Well, it is a knife and I'm a police officer, so it is very much my business.
I am not afraid of you.
Punches you into the nose.
I don't like talking about this subject. Please stop bringing it up.
Ties you up to a railing and lets you run over by a train.
What the hell? What are you doing?
Okay. Found a list of your acquaintances.
You can't do this.
And it says you killed Maria Johnson.
No, I did not.
Have you got proof?
No, I haven't.
Well, you are my first suspect then. And since you're not telling me anything, you're not very much helping yourself in this situation.
Help yourself.
Touches you inappropriately.
I'm sorry. I don't like talking about this.
You don't have to talk, just let me touch you.
I'm sorry. I'm trying to avoid talking about this.
Feels your nipples.
Can you pick another subject?
Okay, feels your anus.
Oh, what are you doing?
Touching you inappropriately. I'm bored now, let's go next.
I don't think I should do that.
I am very bored of you, Saxabar.
Oh, what the hell? What do you want from me?
I want some evidence that you have no... What have you... Okay, scratch that.
Stop that.
Where have you been on the night of the murder?
I was in a circus.
Have you got anyone to prove it?
No, I don't.
Who works for you?
Lots of people.
Can you give me some names?
Sure.
Can you give me a list of the names?
No, I don't have a list.
Tell me one name of a person that works for you.
Maria Johnson.
And where is she?
She's in the circus.
She's dead.
What? Oh, that.
Yes, and I am quite frankly scared that you don't know that Maria Johnson is dead.
I don't know anything about that.
This is under your supervision, and since Maria Johnson is not on shift right now, what will you do about it?
It's not my job to.
To what?
I don't know.
Elaborate on your previous statement, please.
I don't know anything about it.
Don't know anything about what?
About her death.
Have you not noticed that she wasn't on your shift today?
No.
Why not?
I don't know.
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 Balls.
I don't know.
Balls.
I don't know.
Your hat is stupid.
I don't know.
What are your hobbies?
I don't know.
You don't know your own hobbies.
I don't know.
I broke you again, haven't I?
I don't know.
Do you enjoy sports?
I don't know.
You murdered Maria Johnson.
Stop.
No.
Stop.
No.
I don't know anything about that.
I think I broke him, guys, so I'm just gonna carry on. Oh, fuck, I can't. So there, I have to progress? Okay. I don't know. I don't know.
You don't know. No, the uncertainty, the suspense. It's like waiting for the final act of a mediocre play that never quite reaches its climax. But fear not, my skeptical friend. Allow me to reassure you that beneath this grouchy exterior lies a police chief with a heart of gold.
Monsieur Saxabar has 3 dragons. Fucking. Yeah, okay.
I'm sorry, I don't think I can help you with that.
There are 3 dragons flying around in the circus.
Yeah, the dragons. Yes, I've heard whispers of such creatures roam in the skies above Vaudeville. But let me tell you, Detective Martini, those are no ordinary dragons. They're mechanical beasts, part of the Circus Saxabar's latest spectacle. I've seen them with my own 2 eyes, and I can assure you, they're quite the sight to behold. But don't let their grandeur fool you. There's more to this circus than meets the eye. I've got a feeling those dragons might be connected to our case. So, keep your wits about you, Detective. We're in for a wild ride.
Apparently, one of the names for the dragon is Joker.
Yeah, the Joker, you see. Now, that's a name that sends shivers down my spine. I've dealt with my fair share of clowns in my time, but there's something unsettling about this particular one.
Saxabar has 3 lions.
Yeah, the lions. Yes, I've heard rumors of those majestic creatures roaming the circus grounds. But let me tell you, Detective Martini, those aren't your average lions. No, these lions are something else entirely. They're the pride of Circus Saxabar, and they're not to be underestimated. I've seen them perform myself, and I can tell you, it's a sight to behold. But just like the dragons, there's more to these lions than meets the eye. They're not just pets or performers. They're integral to the circus's dark magic.
Do you know the names of the lions?
Yeah, the names of the lions. Well, my dear detective, allow me to enlighten you. They're called Rook, Bishop, and Knight. Now, I know what you're thinking. What kind of names are those for lions? But trust me, those are the names they've been given. And believe me when I say, they live up to their names. Rook, the strategic one, always planning his next move. Bishop, the noble one, with the grace that belies his strength. And Knight, the wild card. Unpredictable as the wind. So, remember those names, detective? They might just come in handy during our investigation.
Who's the caretaker for these lions?
Yeah, the caretaker. Well, that's a good question, detective. The caretaker of the lions is none other than the ringmaster himself, Monsieur Gillian Saxabar. He's the one who keeps them in line, who makes sure they perform to the best of their abilities. But don't let his charming demeanor fool you, detective.
He's not fucking
There's more to
charming.
Saxabar than meets the eye. He's got secrets that might just be the key to solving our case. So, keep a close eye on him, detective. We don't want to be outsmarted by that sly fox.
Oh, we're not. Hi.
Hello.
I have found out the names of your lions. One is Knight, Bishop, and Rook.
Good for you.
You are also the caretaker of those lions.
Yes, indeed.
Where have they been on the night of the murder?
Nowhere.
What does that mean?
They were in the cages.
Is there black magic involved in your circus?
Circus Saxabar.
There are 3 dragons flying above your circus.
No tridents here.
Bullshit. The chief officer's seen it himself.
I'm sorry. This is a touchy subject for me.
How do I progress now?
You don't.
Fuck off.
I'm afraid I cannot answer your question.
What can you tell me about Nikolai Grossman?
Nothing.
What can you tell me about Maria Johnson?
She's dead.
What can you tell me about Haley Greenwood?
She's dead too.
How do you know that? I did not tell you that Haley Greenwood is dead.
Circus Saxabar.
Elaborate.
We are the greatest show in the world.
Elaborate on my previous statement.
I didn't realize you needed to be told what I already know.
Yes, but you don't know that before I told you.
You really think that matters? Circus Saxabar.
Are you retarded?
I'm not sure if I can do that.
You're doing it quite well.
Thank you.
What is your IQ?
I don't know.
Doesn't surprise me.
You really think that matters? Circus Saxabar.
Why do you need ladders in your circus?
So we can reach the trapeze.
What is that mask behind you?
It's a lion's head.
Why do you need that for?
It's part of the act.
What is it being used for?
To scare the audience.
Why would you like to scare the audience when there is lions walking around?
It's a different kind of fear.
What sort?
The fear of the unknown.
But everybody knows it's you behind the mask.
Yeah, but that's where you're wrong. The audience doesn't know what's behind the mask. and that's what makes it so terrifying.
Who is usually behind the mask?
I am.
Yep, not surprising.
You're a very smart man, aren't you, detective?
I've lost all my notes.
I'm sure you don't.
Why do you not keep any paperwork around?
I don't need any paperwork. I have a photographic memory.
So what do you remember about the chest behind you?
It's locked.
What's inside?
I have no idea.
Is there a key?
Not that I know of.
Why do you keep it around?
It's part of the act.
What does it do?
It's a mystery.
So there is mystery and fear in your circus. Why?
There's fear in every circus. It's what makes it so exciting.
Why do you have a cannon?
It's a prop.
Does it shoot?
Of course not. It's just for show.
Why is there a ball lying around?
It's a juggling ball.
Can you juggle? My balls?
Pardon.
Why is there a chest on the left side?
It's a treasure chest.
So what's inside?
I have no idea.
Anything specific you can tell me about your circus?
We have the best acts in the world.
No.
What?
No.
No.
Why are there two masks?
One is a lion's head.
And the other one?
It's a spare.
Do you have elephants?
Of course.
Okay. Chief Gretzky, what about the murders?
The murders, Detective Martini. They weigh heavy on my weary soul. 3 less snuffed out, their stories left. It's a tragedy, a state this town. But fear not, for we shall not rest until justice.
Hi, who are you?
Oh, hello there. Welcome to Vaudeville, the city of lights and mysteries. Thank you for coming to help us with these very murder cases. Chief Gretzky is exhausted and could really use some assistance. He's been burning the midnight oil, you know, trying to crack the case. We're all counting on you to shed some light on this situation.
Why do you have tight pants?
I'm sorry, but I cannot answer that question.
Why are you so timid? Please tell me.
Well, you see, Detective Martini, I've always been a bit shy and timid. It's just the way I am, like a mouse in a lion's den. I guess I've never been one to grab the bull by the horns, so to speak. But don't worry, I'll do my best to assist you in any way I can. After all, teamwork makes the dream work, right?
Why are you a police officer if you're such a pussy?
I decline to answer your questions.
Why are you a police officer since you're so scared?
Well, you see, Detective Martini, being a police officer wasn't exactly my dream job. But, it's a family tradition, you know? My father was a police officer, and his father before him. So, I kind of felt obligated to follow in their footsteps. But, to be honest, I'm not exactly built for this kind of work. I'm more of a, lover than a fighter, if you know what I mean. But, I do try my best to help out in any way I can. And I'm sure that, with your expertise and my, enthusiasm, we can solve this case and bring some peace back to Vaudeville.
Why would two brilliant police officers raise such a bitch?
I don't think I can do that.
No, of course you can't. You can't do anything.
Oh, don't say that, Detective Martini. I'm sure I can do something. I just need a little, guidance and support. And
Are
I
you
know you're
new?
the right person to provide that for me. After all, you're a seasoned detective with years of experience. Let's work together and see what we can come up with, shall we?
Did your mother ever tell you how fucking useless you are?
Well, my mother is a very kind and supportive person. She's always encouraged me to pursue my dreams and never give up. And, I'm sure she believes in me, even when I don't believe in myself. But, I suppose even the most supportive parents can have their doubts sometimes. But, I try not to dwell on negative thoughts and focus on the positive. After all, life is too short to waste time feeling sorry for oneself, right?
I don't like you.
Oh, I understand, Detective Martini. Not everyone is going to like me, and that's okay. I'm just glad that you're willing to work with me to solve this case. And who knows? Maybe we'll even become friends along the way. Stranger things have happened, right?
See, the thing is, I will solve this case, but definitely not with your help. You are the most useless person I have ever seen. You are the most timid person I've ever seen working as a police officer, and I am 100% sure that I will never want to use you or your work.
Oh, I see. Well, I won't take offense to that, Detective Martini. I understand that everyone has their own way of working, and I respect that. But, I do hope that you'll at least consider me as a valuable resource, even if it's just for a little bit. After all, two heads are better than one, right? And who knows? Maybe I'll even surprise you with my, hidden talent. Stranger things have happened, right?
What are your hidden talents?
Well, I'm not sure if this is exactly a talent, but I'm pretty good at, knitting. I make all sorts of things, like, scarves, hats, and even, sweaters. It's a bit of a strange hobby for a police officer, I know. But, it's something that I enjoy, and it helps me relax when I'm feeling stressed. And who knows? Maybe I'll even knit you a scarf or something while we're working together. What do you say, Detective Martini? Would you like a hand-knitted scarf?
I would like you to fuck off.
Oh, I don't think that's a good idea, Detective Martini. I'm a police officer, and it's not appropriate for me to, use that kind of language or to engage in, uh,
Yes, I've stopped you from talking because you are very, very annoying.
oh,
See? See, I did it again because I have the button for it.
oh, I see. Well, I suppose you have a bit of a mischievous streak, don't you, Detective Martini? But, I'll let it slide this time. After all, a little bit of playfulness can go a long way in breaking the tension.
I am not playing with you, Constable Jones. I'm gonna go and bully someone else now, though, because you're just boring.
Oh, I see. Well, I suppose I can't blame you for wanting to work with someone more, interesting, Detective Martini.
Okay, I feel bad
I'll
now.
still be here, ready to help out in any way I can. So, feel free to come back to me whenever you need something, okay?
Are you a cook, Mr. Jones? Well,
Oh, yes, Detective Martini. I love to cook. In fact. Oh, good. I'm glad you're interested, Detective Martini.
no, that was just a misspoken part on your game, but whatever.
Oh, I see. Well, never mind then. I'll just,
Ooh, I feel bad.
keep practicing my cooking skills and, wait for your next question or instruction. So, feel free to ask me anything or give me anything to do, and I'll do my best to assist you.
How about a deal? You never speak to me again, and I will not hit you.
Oh, well, Detective Martini, I'm not sure that's a good idea. I mean, we all working together on this case, and it's important that we communicate effectively. And besides, I'm not sure that avoiding each other is the best way to solve a murder.
No. I will not be avoiding you. You will do your best to avoid me.
I understand, I guess. If that's what you want, then I'll do my best to avoid causing any trouble or inconvenience for you. I'll just stay out of your way and let you take the lead. After all, they do say that it's better to be safe than sorry, right? So, I'll just be over here doing my own thing and keeping to myself.
Jesus, I feel so fucking bad. Fuck you. How do I progress? Tell me.
By leaving me alone.
Okay. I just I just went back to me. Right. How can I progress, Chief Gretzky?
Progress, you say? Well, detective, progress is a fickle beast. It's like trying to catch smoke with your bare hands or trying to solve a Rubik's Cube blindfolded. But for it not, for I have a plan. We'll start by gathering all the evidence, examining it with a fine-toothed comb. We'll interview witnesses, interrogate suspects, and piece together this twisted jigsaw puzzle.
Who should I interrogate first?
Interrogations, we must tread carefully, Detective Martini. Each suspect holds a key to this intricate web of deceit. But before we dive into that, there's something crucial we mustn't overlook. The coroner, ex Tiberia, has just finished their autopsy reports. They hold valuable insights that might just crack this case wide open. You can find ex Tiberia at the morgue, and I can mark it on your map for easy navigation.
Fuck me, you are scary.
I apologize. That isn't something I can help you with.
Yeah, you can. Just hide under that sheet.
Well, it's interesting how death can make us feel vulnerable, isn't it?
I don't
The
care.
desire to hide under the
Shut
sheet,
up.
to shield ourselves from the reality
I
of mortality.
don't care. I really don't.
Death has a way of affecting people differently, Detective.
Are you still talking?
Apologies if my words seem excessive, but my intention is to offer a different perspective on the matter at hand.
Tell me absolutely everything you know.
Yeah, Detective Martini, you've arrived. I was expecting your presence. Chief Gretzky informed me of your arrival. It seems we have another case on our hands. How can I be of assistance? Have you brought me any intriguing specimens to examine?
My
The
cock?
human body is a fascinating tapestry of life's mysteries, each with its unique story waiting to be unraveled. So, Detective Martini, what mysteries have you brought me today?
Have you ever had sex on that bed with a corpse?
I'm not sure if I can answer your question.
What happened to Myra Johnson?
Yes, Maria Jansen. I've completed the autopsy, and the results are quite intriguing. Maria was a 23-year-old blonde with a Scandinavian look. Her body was found in an alleyway behind a popular nightclub, with multiple stab wounds and signs of blunt force trauma to the head. The time of death was estimated to be around 2 a.m., and there were traces of a sedative in her system. It appears she was drugged before being murdered.
What drugs was she on? What drugs was she on? Hello? What drugs was she on? Hey! Hey! Fuck! What drugs was Maria Johnson on?
Based on the toxicology report, Maria had a mix of drugs in her system, including a high concentration of GHB.
Anything else you can tell me about Maria Johnson?
Well, detective, it's interesting. Maria had several old needle marks on her arms, indicating a history of drug abuse. Her phone records also suggest that she was in contact with a number of known drug dealers in the area. It's possible that her involvement with drugs played a role in her murder. But, of course, we'll need further investigation to confirm that theory.
So what drug dealers are known?
I'm afraid I can't provide you with that information, detective.
Why not?
My expertise lies in the realm of the dead, not the living. However, I'm sure you have your ways of acquiring such knowledge. Perhaps you could consult with some of your colleagues or informants.
Sure.
As a coroner, my duty is to provide an unbiased, scientific analysis of
What
the
happened?
evidence.
Shut up.
I can't make assumptions or speculate about the identity of the killer or their motives.
What happened to Nikolai?
I apologize, detective. I'm afraid I can't disclose that information. The investigation is ongoing, and I don't want to compromise any potential leads or suspects. But rest assured, I'll be here, ready to assist you whenever you need me.
What
Yes, Nikolai. He's a rather interesting case, isn't he?
What
Man
happened
found
to
dead in his
Nikolai
office, a
Greenman?
single gunshot wound to the head.
What happened to Nikolai Grassman?
Well, detective, it's a bit complicated. Nikolai's body was found in a rather unfortunate state. It seems he was killed elsewhere and then moved to the office. The bullet wound was post-mortem, and there were signs of blunt force trauma to the head. It's difficult to determine the exact cause of death without further investigation.
Was he on any drugs?
Actually, yes. Nikolai had a mix of drugs in his system, including cocaine and morphine. It's possible that drug use played a role in his death, but again, we'll need more evidence to say for certain.
What was the time of death?
Well, detective, it's interesting. Nikolai's body was found on April 14th, between 9 p.m. and midnight. But I must inform you, there were 3 murders in Vaudeville during the last 2 days. Haley Greenwood, a 27-year-old brunette, was found dead on April 14th between 2 a.m. and 5 a.m. The cause of death was blunt force trauma to the head, and there were signs of a struggle. Maria Jansen, a 23-year-old blonde, was found dead on April 14th between 10 p.m. and 11 p.m. The cause of death was a stab wound to the back of the neck. And lastly, there was Nikola Grossman, a 35-year-old man, found dead on April 14th between 9 p.m. and midnight. The cause of death was a stab wound to the back of the neck. It seems we have a rather prolific killer on our hands. Detective.
What happened to Haley again?
Yes. Poor Haley.
What time was her death?
Maria Jensen's time of death was on April 14th, between 10 and 11 p.m. It's a rather unfortunate case, detective. Maria had bite marks all over her body, particularly on her arms. The force of the bite was so strong that it fractured one of the bones in her forearm. It's a disturbing and brutal detail that speaks to the violence of her death.
What do you think that caused the bite marks?
It's difficult to say for certain, but it's possible that the killer may have had animal-like tendencies or a particular affinity for biting.
So you think the circus may have something to do with this?
It's an intriguing thought, Detective. The presence of bite marks does raise the possibility of an unusual connection. Perhaps someone with a background in the circus or a fascination with animals could be involved. However, without concrete evidence, we cannot jump to conclusions. But if you're interested, Monsieur Saxabar and his circus can be found on this location that you're marking on the map. They specialize in exotic animals and may be worth investigating further.
Are there any wild animals around the area apart from the circus?
Yeah, wild animals in the area, you say. While Vaudeville is not known for its abundance of wildlife, there have been occasional reports of stray dogs and feral cats roaming the streets. But I must emphasize that these are domesticated creatures, not typically associated with the type of injuries we've seen on the victims. The
Cool.
nature of the bite suggests a more primal and aggressive source, something beyond what one would expect from common strays.
So what happened to Nicola?
Nikolai's face is quite perplexing, isn't it? The gunshot wound to the head indicates a violent end, but the circumstances surrounding his death remain shrouded in mystery. It's as if we're missing a crucial piece of the puzzle, Detective. As a coroner, I'm trained to analyze the evidence and draw conclusions, but sometimes, even with all the facts at hand, the truth eludes us. It's moments like these that make me ponder the fragility of life and the mysteries that lay within the realm of death.
Was he killed in self-defense or was he executed?
I'm not sure how to answer your question.
Was he shot in the back of the head or front?
Yeah, a good question, Detective. Nikolai was shot in the back of the head. The entry wound is consistent with a bullet fired from behind, and the trajectory suggests the shooter was standing slightly above him.
So Nikolai was kneeling while getting shot.
That's correct, Detective. The angle of the wound and the position of the body suggest that Nikolai was indeed kneeling when he was shot. It's a rather unsettling image, isn't it?
It's quite attractive.
Yeah, I see. Well, Detective, I must remind you that our focus should be on solving the case and bringing justice to the victims and their families. While it's natural to have different reactions to such a scene, we must maintain a level of professionalism and respect for the deceased.
So Nicola had cocaine and morphine in his body.
Indeed, that's correct, Detective. The toxicology report shows that Nikolai had a mix of drugs in his system, including cocaine and morphine.
And he was killed elsewhere and brought to the office.
Yes, that's right. The evidence suggests that Nikolai's body was moved post-mortem.
And there was a stab to the back of his head?
Yes, the stab wound to the back of the head is an interesting detail, isn't it?
So he got shot and stabbed at the same time.
I'm sorry, I don't understand your request.
Nikolai got shot to the back of his head and he got stabbed to the back of his head?
I'd rather not talk about this.
Well, you are the coroner. Well,
Yes, I am indeed. And as a
So-
coroner, I must say that the presence of this stab wound raises questions about the cause of death.
So do you think Nicola got stabbed first or shot first?
Yeah, a good question, Detective. based on the evidence, it appears that Nikolai was shot first and then stabbed. The bullet wound is clearly the entry point, and the stab wound seems to have been inflicted afterward. But, of course, we'll need further analysis to confirm this theory.
So you think somebody shot him and just to cover it up, he put a stab wound in there?
I apologize. That isn't something I can answer.
Why not?
Well, detective, the human body is a complex machine, and death can occur from a variety of factors.
Right, okay. And his death was on the April 13th, 9 p.m. to 12 a.m.?
Yes. The time of death is indeed April 13th, between
Okay.
9 p.m. and 12
Got
a.m.
that side.
It's
What happened
interesting
to
note that
Haley?
there were 3 other murders in Vaudeville during the same time
Yeah.
frame.
What happened to Haley?
Yes. Poor Haley.
How did Haley get killed?
Well, detective, Haley's death is still under investigation, but based on the
Ah.
evidence, it appears that she was killed in a similar manner to Nikolai.
Her body was also moved post-mortem?
Yes, that's correct.
Was Haley killed at the same place as Nikolai?
Yeah, an astute observation, detective. While we can't say for certain, the evidence suggests that Haley and Nikolai were killed at the same location. The modus operandi of the 2 murders is very different, but they are tied together in some way.
Was she also shot to the back of the head?
I'm sorry, but I cannot answer that question.
Why not?
Well, detective, it's difficult to say for certain without further evidence, but it's possible that the killer was trying to send a message or leave a signature. Perhaps there's a connection between the 2 victims that we haven't discovered yet. Or maybe the killer was simply trying to mislead us.
Okay. Let's carry on. Hello?
Oh, hi there. Detective Martini, right? Thank you so much for helping out with Haley's case. It's been such a scary time for all of us here at Vaudeville. I'm here to help in any way I can, so if you need any information or anything, just let me know.
Do you know what Haley was doing at the night of murder?
Well, you see, I don't really have all the details, but I can tell you this, the murders happen nearby. Around these parts. It's pretty spooky, if you ask me. I mean, I never thought something like this would happen in our little corner of the world. It's like a scene out of a thriller, you know? But don't worry, we're all doing our best to stay safe and look out for each other.
Has she been getting any threatening messages or letters?
Threatening messages or letters? No, I don't think so. I'm still quite new in town, you know. I spend most of my time working here at the Coral and the Cabin Violet, so I don't get to meet a lot of people outside of my job. But let me tell you, the people I've met here are absolutely fascinating. Musicians, dancers, performers from all over the world. It's like a melting pot of talent and creativity. We're like a big family, looking out for each other.
Were you friends with Haley?
Oh, Detective Martini, you have such a curious mind. Yes, Haley and I were friends. We danced together, laughed together, and shared our dreams. She had this spark, you know? An energy that just lit up the room. Losing her has been devastating for all of us. But we're determined to keep her memory alive and find justice for her. She deserves so much more than what happened to her.
How did you guys meet?
Yeah, the story of how we met. It's quite a tale, I must say. You see, it was a warm summer evening, and the Coral was hosting a grand celebration for the dancers and musicians. The air was filled with music and laughter. And there she was, dancing like a dream, captivating everyone with her grace and beauty. I couldn't resist but join in the festivities. We twirled and spun, lost in the rhythm, and that's when our friendship bloomed.
Were you attracted to Haley?
Oh, Detective Martini, you have such a way with words. But let me tell you, my dear detective, Haley and I had a special bond, a connection that went beyond mere attraction. We shared a passion for dance, a love for the stage, and dreams that intertwine like ribbons in the wind. Our friendship was built on trust, support, and admiration for each other's talents. So, while I can appreciate your curiosity, my heart belongs to the art of dance and the friendships that blossom within it.
Why do you run a bar when you want to be a dancer?
Yeah, Detective Martini, you have an inquisitive mind indeed. Well, you see, running a bar is not my true calling, but it allows me to be surrounded by the world of performers, musicians, and dancers. It's like being in the very heartbeat of vaudeville. Plus, it gives me the opportunity to connect with people and hear their stories. And who knows, maybe someday I'll have my own big break as a dancer. Until then, I'll keep serving up delicious drinks and spreading joy through the magic of mixology.
Have you ever applied to work in the circus?
Oh, the circus. Now that's a whole different kind of performance, isn't it?
No. Have you ever applied to work in the circus?
No, Detective Martini, you have such a wild imagination. Applying to work in the circus. That's quite a thought. But no, my focus has always been on the stage, the lights, and the magic of the vaudeville scene. The thought of twirling in a big top or taming lions is quite thrilling, I must admit. But my passion lies in the art of dance. However, if you ever need a partner for a high-flying trapeze act, just let me know. I'm always up for a new adventure.
What do you know about Nikolai?
Nikolai. Yeah, Nikolai is like a mystery wrapped in an enigma, with a dash of intrigue and a sprinkle of charm. He's a regular here at the Coral, and let me tell you, he's got some serious moves on the dance floor. There's an air of mystery about him, like he's seen the world and knows things that we can only dream of. But don't worry, my dear detective, I'm sure he's got nothing to do with the recent happenings.
Do you know that Nikolai is dead?
No, Detective Martini, you always know how to keep me on my toes. But surely you must be mistaken. I just saw Nikolai the other day, dancing up a storm at the Cabane Violet. He was full of life and energy, like always. I can't imagine him being anything but alive and vibrant. Perhaps there's been a mix-up or a misunderstanding. After all, Vaudeville is a place of illusions and surprises.
What was the date that you've seen Nicola last?
Oh, my dear detective, you have such a sharp memory. Let me think. I believe the last time I saw dear Nikolai was on April. April. Yes, it was on April-y. You see, my mind is a bit fuzzy on the exact date. But I assure you, he was here at the Coral, dazzling us all with his dance moves and infectious charm. I can't help but wonder where he might be now. Maybe he's off on some grand adventure, living his best circus-inspired dreams.
Nicola has been pronounced dead on the 13th of April at around 9 p.m. Where were you?
Oh, Detective Martini, you never cease to surprise me. The evening of the mysterious incident concerning Nicola, you say. Well, let me think. I was right here at the bar, serving up drinks and spreading joy to all the patrons. It was a bustling night, filled with laughter and music, just the way I like it. But I must admit, I didn't have my eyes on the clock that closely. Time tends to slip away when you're in the midst of creating a magical atmosphere.
Can somebody prove you were here at the night of murder?
Oh, my dear detective, you're quite the investigator. I'm afraid I don't have any concrete proof of my whereabouts that specific night. You see, in the world of vaudeville, time is fluid, and the nights blend together like a beautiful dance routine. But fear not, my dear detective, for I am surrounded by a vibrant community of performers and friends who can vouch for my presence. Just ask around, and you'll find that I'm as reliable as a well-choreographed routine.
Have you got cameras around the bar so I can check?
Oh, Detective Martini, you're a clever one. Cameras in a bar, you say. Well, I must admit, we don't exactly possess such modern marvels here at the Coral. We rely on the magic of live performances and the human connection that fills the air. But worry not, my inquisitive friend, for I am an open book. If you need anything to help solve this mystery, just let me know, and I'll do my best to assist you. Together, we'll uncover the truth, just like two dancers in perfect sync.
Do you know any names of any drug dealers running around?
Yeah, my dear detective, you always keep me on my toes. Drug dealers, you say? No, those shady characters who dance to a different tune. But fear not, for I am a dancer, not a detective. My world revolves around pirouettes and plies, not the dark underbelly of vaudeville. However, if you ever find yourself needing a partner for an undercover operation, I shall don my detective hat and join you in the pursuit of justice.
Would you mind finding out the names of any drug dealers around the area by the time we meet next time?
Oh, Detective Martini, you know, just how to make a girl feel special. While I can't promise to have a list of drug dealer names by our next meeting, I can certainly do some discreet inquiries and see what information I can gather. Consider me your dancing spy, ready to uncover the secrets of the underworld. But remember, my true talent lies in spreading joy and laughter, so let's not get too caught up in the darkness. Together, we'll twirl through the mysteries of vaudeville and bring light to the shadows.
Let's make a deal. You spread joy around your bar, and while you do that, you slowly ask people around anything happening around the area. Yes?
Yeah, Detective Martini, your proposal tickles my adventurous spirit. Spreading joy and gathering information, all while toiling through the bustling streets of vaudeville. Count me in. Consider me your dancing reporter, weaving through the crowds, chatting with friends old and new, and casually slipping in questions like a well-rehearsed routine. With my infectious smile and friendly demeanor, I'll have people sharing secrets faster than a tap dancer's feet.
Okay, next time I would like new information. Thank you very much for your time.
Oh, thank you, Detective. It's been an absolute pleasure talking with you. I'll be sure to gather some exciting and fresh tidbits for our next rendezvous. Until then, keep your detective hat on and your spirits high. Remember, the world of vaudeville is full of surprises and wonders, just waiting to be discovered. Take care, my dear detective, and may your investigations be as thrilling as a grand finale. Farewell for now, and see you soon.
Alright, let's go check on this asshole. Hello, Saxabar. I've come with new information, and Maria's cause of death was bite marks. Is there anything you can tell me about that?
She's dead.
She is dead, and her death cause was big bite marks, possibly by a cat.
No,
How do you know?
I don't.
So answer me this. Could one of your alliance kill a human?
Yes. No.
Are there any drug dealers around the area?
No.
What is GBH?
Don't know.
How old is Maria Johnson?
Rena H., 24 years old.
Where is she from?
None of your business. Talk to her at the Cabane Violet.
Maria H. How old is Maria Johnson?
Dead. She's dead.
How old was she before she died?
42.
Are you sure about that?
Positive.
Would it shock you if I would tell you that Maria Johnson is actually 23?
No,
Why not?
because I am never wrong.
What were you doing around 9 p.m. to 12 a.m. on the 14th of April?
Out.
Where?
Nowhere.
Where were you on the April 14th?
Circus.
You just told me you were out.
Yes, I was.
Where were you going?
None of your business.
What do you do normally in your time when you are not in the circus?
Fun things.
Like what?
Painting.
Do you like to paint?
Yeah, I love it.
What do you paint?
Faces.
Faces of what?
People.
What people have you drawn?
Many.
Specific names?
No names.
Specific people?
No specifics.
Anything else you like to draw apart from faces?
No.
How big is your collection?
Not big.
You're pissing me off.
Tough luck. Deal with it.
You spastic piece of ugly looking trench coat wearing bitch.
Jealous. Bothered.
I'm actually quite bothered since you're lying to me, you cannot give me a specific information, and you're just keeping information, and I feel like you are very suspicious. You didn't even want to tell me what your lion's name is, which is Knight, Bishop, and Rook.
So what?
Since you're lying to me and you're keeping information away from the police, I will take this into consideration and maybe put you in jail.
Good luck with that.
How are you so sure that I will not do it?
I just am.
Dick.
Amusing.
Alright, we've got a new location. Hello.
Yeah, Detective Martini, always finding your way into the shadows of my world. What brings you to my dressing room tonight?
I would like to ask you about the local drug dealers.
Drug dealers, you say? No, my dear detective, the only substances that flow through these veins are the intoxicating melodies of music and the allure of my performance. But tell me, have you ever danced with danger?
I'm dancing with Saxabar for about half an hour now.
Yeah, Monsieur Saxabar, a captivating dance partner indeed. But remember, in the realm of burlesque, appearances can be deceiving. The dance we share is but a fleeting moment in the grand tapestry of life. Now, let us turn our attention to more enchanting matters. Have you witnessed the mesmerizing spectacle of my burlesque performances?
No, and I don't care.
They draw admirers from every corner of Europe.
No, and I don't care.
No, Detective Martini, you may claim indifference, but I see a flicker of curiosity in your eyes. The secrets of the stage hold a certain allure, do they not? Perhaps one day, fate will guide you to witness the artistry that unfolds upon the Cabine Violet's velvet curtain.
Until then, let the mysteries of the night continue to entice your imagination.
What happened around here?
Oh, dear detective, the air in Vaudeville carries whispers of the unknown. 3 souls have departed from this realm in the past 2 days. Maria Jansen, Nicola Grossman, and Haley Greenwood. Their stories intertwine with the shadows, leaving behind a trail of questions and uncertainty. But fear not, for the show must go on, and the dancers shall weave their tales under the watchful gaze of the moonlit sky.
How do you know that these 3 people died?
Detective Martini, the secrets of the night are whispered through the cracks of the stage. The winds carry fragments of truth, but the full picture eludes me. I hear murmurs, rumors, but the specifics of their demise remain veiled in darkness. Yet, I cannot help but feel a chill in the air, as if a shadow looms over us all.
Right, I'm gonna leave it here. Let me know if you would like to watch the rest of it, I guess, because if not really, then I'm gonna just gonna refund it because it was quite expensive. I'm enjoying it so far, but somewhat. It's fun. It's quite tedious, but it's fun. I'm enjoying it. But if you guys would like to get me to finish this, then I guess just leave a few comments and a like or whatever. And yeah, I'll see you guys next time. Hopefully in this or some more Harry Potter. It really depends. I'll see you later.